True story. I went to church recently. Yep. Also a true story. I made $1,100 in the process. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Dad Planet. Brendan here. So, yes, you know how I say that I don't do really well at church sales. I don't do really well at estate sales, garage sales. I'm not that good sourcing when I go to these. Well, all of that has changed. It's not that I'm not good at it, I just don't do it enough. It's not that I'm uncomfortable going to them. I just find that the thrift stores produce more and more often. So, anyway, yeah, I went to a church sale about a couple of weeks ago and I found this beauty of a set for $5. Now, I don't know the first thing about sterling silver. I had to learn as I went, but I looked at the back of one of these forks. It said sterling silver. I knew enough to look it up on my phone. I almost had a heart attack while I was at this church sale. Paid the lady the $5 and all of the other things that I purchased. And then went home and crunched some numbers and did some math. And 24 hours later, I got almost $1,100 in cash sent to my account. And these things are shipped out and gone. So let's take a look at the pictures. Oneida is the brand of this sterling silver. Damask Rose is the style. You can see on the bottom here. Actually, I might be covering that up. So this one right here, you can see the little rose pattern on the bottoms. I'll take you through all of the pictures. You can tell if you're looking at it. Now, at the top left here, the knives, those butter knives, the bottom portion right here is all sterling silver. The top part is stainless. So when we get to like how you calculate what the value is of this, you do those separate because they're not 100% sterling silver. Everything else is, and you can tell by a little bit of the tarnish, right? So they look almost a little bit chalky, a little bit milky, and that's natural with sterling silver. So yeah, 49 total pieces. Here's a little bit better image, a little closer up here. You can see the tarnish on that spoon right there. But I had no idea what I had. In fact, this is one of the last things I looked at a very, very small church sale. I almost didn't go because I couldn't find parking. There was no parking at the front. And I went to it's like a grid pattern, right? Where everything is kind of one way. And if you go down one street, you got to go down another street one way. And it's hard to get back. So I was getting frustrated and I almost went to the thrift stores because I knew they were opening at 9. This is when this sale started. But I went to the back alley. I saw somebody sitting out there. They let me in. I was one of the first people in, and I just cleaned up. So here's a look at the pattern. Let me show you the backs. Okay, so you can see right there it says heirloom sterling. Okay, damask rose. Not every single piece said the damask rose portion. The big serving spoon did not have that on there. That was okay because it was still 100% sterling silver. Well, there's a few more pictures you can see right there. There's the butter knife that says sterling handle, and then the top is stainless. So you're measuring these by the ounce, and then you have to use a modifier, which is the Troy weight system, which is how precious metals are weighed. It's different than just weighing something naturally. They use the Troy system. And there's a modifying number, and I'll show you how we calculated all of this at the end here. So I weighed these separate and got almost 18 ounces. The rest of the pile came out to 52 ounces right there. So in total, I had 49 pieces. In my description, I put that there were no monograms. Sometimes these are monogrammed. They have people's initials on them. In this instance, there were no monograms, so that's great. The protective case was included. It's a sterling silver designed case to keep them nice, and I sent that out as well. So 8 dinner forks, 8 dinner knives, butter spreaders, salad forks, round soup spoons, and then the teaspoons, and then the 1 serving spoon. So the solid sterling silver came in at 52 ounces, as you saw. The partial came in at 17.9. You multiply that by by 0.25, which gives you almost 4.5 ounces. So total for the sterling silver that I got was almost 56.5 ounces. Now, sterling silver, 0.925. The troy ounce modifier is right here. So that's the number that you're looking for. It's 0.91 to calculate what an actual troy ounce comes out to be. So when it was all said and done, $24.32 per troy ounce. Multiply that by the total amount of silver you have, and the value at the time, based on the silver price, which was $26.70, was $13.73. So at $1,090, which is the offer that I was given and the offer I accepted, there was some built-in equity based on the price of silver at that time. Now, if you look at the current price of silver, I don't know anything about silverprice.com, but I think this is current. You can see here that there's been a little bit of a drop. So the current price right now is $22.77. So I think I'm happy with where I'm at in the sale. And again, the buyers of these are, maybe they're going to melt them, or maybe they're buy and hold. The individual that purchased this from me knew what he was doing. He knew that I knew what I was doing, and there were no issues there. This is a big time jeweler that made this purchase. So no sweat off my back, no sweat off his. We're all good. We don't, monitor fluctuations in silver price by the day, So even though the value has decreased, it's bound to go back up. So the current price is $22.77. I gave him built-in equity at the time. That's been erased, but these markets fluctuate. So damask rose is the style that you're looking for sure. If you take a look here, you can see some of the sets selling for huge amounts of money. One bid on this for $537 for 22 pieces. So that's probably like in line with where I was with mine. My sale will be in here shortly. This 63 piece set sold for $14.51 with 4 bids. You can even see, when I'm in thrift stores, I never dig through the silverware. But even today, I was like, well, I made that huge sale. Like, I should probably go check to see if there's any sterling floating around in here for sure. Because even a set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nets you $165 on a sale. I mean, what a great deal. And again, Oneida was the brand, so remember that as well. But the large lots, 712 right here. This shipped from Canada. Some people measuring it by the gram. Here's a bid for $1,400. There's my sale right there for $1,090. Here's one for $1,600, 64 pieces. A lot of money in those precious metals. So yeah, I ended up going to church for once in my life and scored big time. So, thanks, powers that be. I also sold a $100 mask that I got from that sale, a $20 horror movie that I got from that sale. I've done really, really well. So it was actually more than $1,100 if you want to tally up all of the things that I brought home from that fabulous sale. That's my sign. Go do these more. Go to garage sales more. In fact, I just got a GoPro. We're going to play around with that. I have like a selfie stick attached to it. Like, I never thought in a million years I would be using a selfie stick, but here we are. So yeah, I'm going to do the dash chest cam thing and whatever. We'll hit some garage sales and see if I can score some deals, because I want to strike while my iron is hot. And it was a good sale. I got to tell you though, my sales are weak. My sales are really, really weak. They're as weak as they've been in probably 5 or 6 months. Without that sale, they would be catastrophic. So yeah, sterling silver, damask rose, Oneida, heirloom, what a bolo, what a sale. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you find something similar. So get out into those sales, find that stuff, get it listed, get it sold. Dad Planet, Brendan, thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next video.